Logan Paul's billion-dollar clout drink is tanking hard. Prime Hydration, once worshipped by middle schoolers and gym bros who don't even lift, is now faceplanting into bankruptcy. And no, this isn't just a flop. This is a financial apocalypse wrapped in artificial grape flavoring. We're talking a 92% drop in revenue, lawsuits stacked higher than Logan's ego, and a brand that went from "we're taking over Gatorade" to "please bro, just take a sip." And if you thought Logan was done catching lawsuits like they're Pokemon, nah. He's not just fighting off Prime-related legal firestorms. He's also being dragged back into the crypto zoo mess, exposed by CoffeeZilla, and now trying to sue his way out of it like a true blockchain cowboy. But let's take it one scandal at a time. First, the fall of Prime. This wasn't just a stumble, it was a total wipeout. Let's look at the numbers, because they don't lie. In the UK alone, Prime's revenue crashed from £122 million in 2023 to just £33 million in 2024. That's a 70% nosedive. And their net profit? Down 91.6%, from £3.7 million to just over £312,000. That's going from private jet rich to Uber Eats coupon code in 12 months. In the US, sales dropped another 40%. Altogether, Prime's global revenue has cratered by 92%. This wasn't a slow decline. This was a titanic moment. 1 week, people were fighting over bottles in store aisles, and now it's collecting dust in school vending machines, if they're even still stocking it. Why? Simple, because clout is not a business model. It doesn't matter how many influencer collabs you stack, or how many boxing matches you pretend to win. If your product tastes like melted Jolly Ranchers and regret, people aren't going to keep drinking it. Design Rush summed it up perfectly. Prime scaled on hype, not loyalty. Once the buzz faded, so did the customers. And when people actually tasted it without the TikTok filter, that's when the bubble burst. Prime started getting roasted online, hard. Even diehard fans were asking why the drinks tasted like Skittles had a nervous breakdown. Repeat customers? Gone. Retailers? Not restocking. And your average purchase size? Tanking. When's the last time you saw a real ad for Prime? Not a Logan Paul Instagram post, but an actual marketing push billboards, TV spots, YouTube pre-rolls? Exactly. The entire strategy was just praying Logan would post another shirtless thirst trap while holding a bottle. That's not marketing. That's desperation. Now let's talk lawsuits, because the Prime legal department must be working overtime right now. Refresco versus Prime, $67 million. Refresco, one of Prime's manufacturing partners, says Logan promised to buy huge quantities of product over 3 years. Then, when sales plummeted, Prime ghosted them. Now they're suing for more than the company made last year. Agrana versus Prime, $13 million. Agrana supplied key ingredients, but claims Prime didn't pay. Prime responded by saying the ingredients weren't up to par. Regardless of who's right, it's another huge lawsuit and another hit to public perception. PFAS lawsuit, potentially $5 million. Prime's grape flavor is accused of containing forever chemicals. Stuff the EPA says shouldn't be in any drink, let alone one being marketed to kids. Prime says nah, but the case is ongoing. High caffeine class action, $5 to $10 million.
This morning, New York Senator Chuck Schumer is calling on the FDA to investigate the energy drink Prime, which he says is being marketed to children and contains the caffeine equivalent of 6 cans of Coca-Cola.
Prime Energy contains 200 milligrams of caffeine per can, but some lawsuits allege that it might actually contain more. And the branding is so close to Prime Hydration that kids are mixing them up. You've got middle schoolers slamming cans that hit like 6 Cokes. That's not hydration, that's a lawsuit waiting to happen. Caffeine mislabeling lawsuit, filed in New York. This one stings. It claims Prime deliberately misrepresented how much caffeine is in its drinks. Again, kids are the main buyers. That's a major liability. Olympics lawsuit, settled for $1 to $3 million. Remember those Prime bottles branded with Team USA and Kevin Durant? Turns out Logan and KSI forgot to ask the US Olympic Committee for permission. Lawsuit, settled quietly. But come on guys, add it all up. $67 million, $13 million, another $10 million, and a few more for the Olympic debacle. You're staring at $92 million in legal heat. Meanwhile, Prime's 2024 profit? A sad little $430,000. That's not even enough to buy Logan a replacement for one of his fake Rolexes. At this point, Prime has two options. Either they find a new batch of influencers who actually like the taste, or they sell out to a big beverage company and bail. But seriously, what company is going to buy this lawsuit magnet? You'd have to be out of your mind to touch it.
So earlier this year, a weird string of rumors started floating around because someone sued us saying that Prime had forever chemicals, like more than you were supposed to drink in like a lifetime, whatever. I made a TikTok debunking it, but regardless, the rumor still got out there, and like low-key the damage is done. And now, even though we're in this lawsuit, whether it's true or not, people think it. And so The lawsuit got dismissed. The plaintiff does have a chance to amend it, but she's chosen not to. She's coming back with one like really weak ass claim that's probably also going to get dismissed. But it's just like an example of like people reaching, trying to get attention, make a quick buck on a frivolous lawsuit that actually has no merit or is based in nothing. And we're not going to settle. We're not going to settle because your claims are bullshit. And in addition to the Forever Chemicals lawsuit being dropped, so did the caffeine. The caffeine one, where plaintiffs said there was like a crazy amount of caffeine, like that didn't meet what we said on our label in Prime Energy, which is 18 plus, and has 200 milligrams of caffeine. That one also got dismissed. Yeah. But as you know, Jimmy, like negative headlines, negative press sells, and so when there's a lawsuit against Prime and we're being sued, that makes the headline. Yeah. When the lawsuit is dropped, no headline. No one gives a fuck. They're on to the next one. That's not.
So you're telling me you don't.
Now, Logan's trying to clean up the mess by cosplaying as a hydration scientist, posting videos from factories, talking about third-party certification and FDA compliance. Sure, bro. You can slap as many lab coats on it as you want, but this isn't a science issue. It's a Logan Paul issue. And speaking of Logan Paul issues, Cryptozoa. Let's not forget this NFT disaster. Logan hyped it up as the next big thing in crypto gaming. People poured in over $6 million, thinking they were buying into a revolutionary game. But the game was never finished. It just vanished along with the money. Logan promised refunds, then ghosted. Classic rug pull. And now he's being investigated by the SEC and FBI, while trying to sue CoffeeZilla for exposing the whole thing. Good luck with that. So yeah, between Prime flopping and CryptoZoo exploding, Logan Paul is living proof that internet fame doesn't guarantee business success. It's actually kind of wild how fast it all crumbled. One moment he was selling out drinks faster than Gatorade. Now he's dodging lawsuits like dodgeballs in gym class, and trying to spin damage control videos into redemption arcs. Prime went from viral sensation to clearance aisle in less than 2 years. The lawsuits are stacking. The fans are leaving. The drink still tastes like a melted candy bar. And Logan? He's too busy suing whistleblowers to fix the product. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Is Prime dead? Can it be saved? And is Logan Paul just another clout chaser who flew too close to the sun? Like, subscribe, comment. I'll catch you in the next one.